Ladies and gentlemen, we are once again at a crossroad between rational, logical thinking and this whole new woke agenda that has popped up in the 21st century. Now, a gentleman that I quite envy and that I quite like in this whole debate between rational, traditional thinking and woke activism is Matt Walsh, right? Matt Walsh, Jordan Peterson, and some of you may not like him, but Andrew Tate also. These seem to be the rational thinkers of the 21st century, the logical thinkers of the 21st century, and they seem to tackle these problems head on for that part of society that still wants to remain traditional, like you, the viewer. Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Walsh revisits his interview with a trans wolf. It's what we're going to be checking out today. Welcome to Goals and Growth. My name is Estian, and of course I help people become the best versions of themselves. So if you're looking to build your life in every single aspect, I'm going to recommend this channel to you. Subscribe today, turn on the post notifications bell, and then as a token of my gratitude to you all for watching today, there are 3 motivational ebooks completely free, 100% free to download in the description. These are my personal ebooks that I put a lot of time and effort into, so yeah, 100% free for you to download just for giving me a piece of your time. Ladies and gentlemen, let's check out today's video.
I want to show you another quick sneak peek. This is something that I posted on Twitter a couple days ago. Quick sneak peek from the film, and this relates to everything we talked about really in the opening. It's sort of the logical conclusion of the leftist sexual agenda. What happens when we become unmoored from truth, unmoored from reality, from our moral tradition, and we took the rabbit hole all the way down in the film. So I want to play this clip from What Is a Woman, which is available now at whatiswoman.com. You can become a subscriber and watch, but here it is, watch.
Oh.
So now we are seeing kids that are identifying as animals going to school, and they are purring instead of answering questions, and they meow, and the teachers are not allowed to question it because it's considered a queer identity.
So you have kids are...
How ridiculous does that sound? So you have a child, so you didn't mention the age range that he's talking about, but now children have the ability to go to a school, into a classroom, and tell the teacher that they identify as an animal and they don't have to answer these questions. I mean, you, the rational thinker, sitting right there, looking at this video, does that sound right to you? Does that sound... Once again, this is why I say it's a crossroad, and it's a big crossroad for sure, because on the one hand, you have people sticking by these traditional values. On the other hand, you have people who are extremely leftist. So, I mean, it's just a recipe for disaster, quite honestly. I don't know what we're going to do to stay sane in the society, but this is what it's come to.
Because it's considered a queer identity.
So you have kids that are going to school and they're saying, I'm a cat. And the teachers have to affirm them as a cat.
Yes, so it's not
just
the
schools are like
young ones.
literal zoos now, basically.
They are.
I am a 27-year-old transgender woman. I am a wolf-therian and a member of the furry fandom.
When and how did you discover this inner wolfness?
Probably around age 10 or 11. I was watching an anime about wolves and see the wolf running across the screen, and I'm somehow just intrinsically like, oh, that's me.
Have you spent any time around biological wolves?
Yes.
Okay. So, I'm picturing this. You're sitting there by yourself. You're seeing a wolf run across the stream, as you said. And the conclusion you make is, oh, that's me. I want to be like that. I mean, I really don't get it. I really don't get this whole furry clique that they got going on. I really don't get it. If some of you know someone who's part of this group, please share your thoughts and your experiences down below in the comment section. This will be interesting to hear.
Logical wolves?
Yes.
That sounds dangerous also. What context are you?
So I was a volunteer with a preserve, and I've also visited many wolf preserves.
Are you able to communicate
Preserves or reserves?
with the wolves?
Am I going to have a conversation with a wolf in the way that I'm communicating you and I? Obviously not. Am I going to read their body language, respond appropriately to their behaviors and their nonverbal cues? Yes.
Would you be able to give us an example of this wolf communication?
Oh, he's taking a
no.
piss.
I'm not comfortable doing so.
He's taking a
Okay.
piss. Oh my God.
I mean, I thought I'd ask anyway. I would be interested to know. I mean, I still would like to know what
please.
really what the interpersonal communication between a wolf is like. And you see that and you think, well, that's absurd, and you can kind of laugh about it. And sure, but
Very
I'm
serious.
telling you right now, this is not any kind of
Gimmick. It's not a gimmick.
extreme slippery slope possibility. I think that a few years from now, that someone, I don't know if it's going to be me, but someone's going to have to make a film called What is a Human? Because this trans species stuff, this is not
No.
just a fringe fad, outlier type of thing.
As you said, the scary thing is these people are dead serious. I mean, like, it's easy for us to sit here and laugh about it, but they are dead serious in their views. And you think to yourself, how do you put yourself in that frame of mind to really get into such a space that you need to resort to this type of thinking in order to make your life interesting or to make yourself happy? I don't get it. I probably never will get it. We will never understand it until we're in their shoes, I guess. So, look, I try not to be too judgmental, but at the same time, you got to ask yourself, how? If you're a rational human being, how? How do you stoop that low?
This, as we heard from Sarah Stockton, who's the therapist in the first part of that clip, this is a very common thing. And she's not the only one saying that. We hear from people that work in the schools, therapists that feel like they can speak out without having their careers destroyed, that this is a thing now. Kids, this is what kids are doing.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, and of course kids are doing that. When you tell kids that, hey, you can be whatever you want to be, your identity's up to you. Of course, a lot of them are going to say, oh, well, I'm a wolf, or I'm a whatever, I'm a monkey.
The problem is you can say that and you can say, okay, you know what? Let them do what they want to do. Let them be who they want to be. But at the same time, you're going to have the majority of them who are going to take chances because they're going to use that as an excuse to not do the things that they're supposed to do, especially in the classroom setting. It's very difficult to control that.
And usually, in a sane society, kids pretending to be animals, as long as they're kids. Now, the person we were talking to there, was it Wolf-therian? Not a kid, that's an adult. But for kids pretending to be animals, usually it's, my own kids do that sometimes.
Yeah.
My 2-year-old runs around pretending to be an animal. And that's perfectly fine. That's using your imagination. Except that we don't live in a sane society. And so now we latch on to that and say, okay, well, that's who you are now. That's your identity.
Your permanent.
That's not just a game. That's who you are.
Yeah.
So look out for the sequel, What is a Human, dropping sometime in the next few years. Well, I hope you enjoyed that clip from the map.
Well, there we go, guys. So very interesting, gentlemen. And as I said, I'm beginning to really like his content as well. So we're going to probably check out more of his content. If any of you are fans of him, please leave the best clips or things you'd like me to check out down below. Thank you for tuning in to Goals and Growth. My name is Estian, and of course, I'll see you next time.